Good morning, good afternoon, or good evening, depending on where you are in the world. It's a lovely Tuesday morning. I hope you're having a wonderful day. If you're watching this on my Facebook page, please like my page. If you're watching it on YouTube, please like and subscribe. It really helps out the channel. Let's see what the cards have in store for us today. Okay, so looking at the cards, first off, I see that we have two pentacles. So what this is telling us, since there's a majority of pentacles in the layout here, that it's going to be about, we're going to be talking today about material things. It could be money, it could be your job, it could be your home life, it could be your health, but they're all physical things as opposed to feelings or thoughts or emotions or inspiration or things like that. So we're looking at the physical world with what we're looking at today. We also have a sequence here of going from 4 to 5, and we'll talk about what those mean in just a minute. Pentacles and swords typically don't get along, so there may be some limitations applied or reverse meanings or things like that between the 5 and the Knight of Swords. We'll have to look at that as we get into the meeting, or into the reading. That doesn't always happen, but sometimes it fits. So let's start off looking at the 4. And the 4s are all about stability and order and balance, and they can be boundaries. They can also be restrictions. And with this, the 4 of Pentacles, so we're looking at you're at a point where you're in some of the resources in your life, you're at a stable position. You've got enough money that you need, you're set up, you've got boundaries set up to keep your things in line. Maybe you have a budget if you're talking about money. It could be you're at your stable job and everything, but there's a risk with the 4s as well, with all the boundaries and the order and the stability, that you become too stable and you can become stuck. Now, that could tend to happen. It could manifest as being miserly or hoarding things. So you may be in that type of a situation here where you're just hanging on too tightly to your material resources, and you're grasping too tightly to those things. Maybe you're just too reliant on whatever it is that we're talking about, or possibly you're too obsessed about your health, or there are many different options. It could be but it doesn't, I don't think that it's necessarily saying that we're having a period of obsession or miserliness or anything like that. In this situation, since there's nothing adverse affecting it, I would say that it's probably saying that we're at a very stable point. You're at a stable point in your resources, that being your money, your job, your home life, your health, all those things that come together in your life. You're at a stable point now, which is good, because you may be moving toward a time where that can come into question. And the 5 represents challenges and obstacles and strife, but it's also learning opportunities. So if you are holding on too tight, maybe you're about to learn to let things go and let the energy of the resources circulate and come back to you, so that you have a good flow of energy and a good flow of resources. But there's going to be some restrictions that are happening, or some challenges that are happening. Of course, we all have job challenges and income challenges during this pandemic time. So that could be something of what's happening, or perhaps you're experiencing this now. Perhaps you started off this situation, and if you're looking at these in the sense of, as some people sometimes do, past, present, future, then this past here could be a year or 2 years in the past up to yesterday. So it's quite possible that in the past you were at a good point, a good standing, you were financially secure and everything, but with the pandemic, it's become more of a challenge. This can definitely apply in that situation, and there are a lot of people that are struggling right now, and you may be one of them. The resources that you have, it's a learning opportunity on how to manage and how to work with your resources. And you've come from this point to this point, and you will move through this point, because these challenges are challenges for you to grow, and learning opportunities as you move through the resources, the challenges of managing your resources and making sure that you have enough and everything. Now, what you're going to need to move through this is you're going to need the correct mental action. You're going to need to get the right ideas in your head, the right focus, and really start mentally going after what's going to help you to be secure in this. Perhaps you're like a lot of people, and I know at times I've been in this situation as well, where we're stuck in this point here, and we're at a point where we're just like, okay, this is really bad, things are really down and everything, and we don't pursue what it is that we need to grow and to move through this situation. And what this particular card is telling us, since it's the Knight of Swords, and swords are all about thoughts and communication and mental processes and the right state of mind and everything, that you need to get that right state of mind, and you need to pursue what's going to get you out of this funk is a good word for it. You need to have the right attitude toward money. You need to have the right mindset that you're going to that you're going to be able to access the resources and get back to this point where you have enough to move past this situation into the 6, which is a more peaceful, balanced number, or more balanced card. So to get there, you're going to need that right state of mind. You're going to need the right thoughts, and you're going to need to actively go after them. The Knights are active cards, so you're going to need to really start working toward having the right mentality, as far as maybe it's your job, maybe it's how you manage things, maybe it's just having the right attitude toward money, because a lot of people don't have the right attitude toward money. They think that money is evil, or that it's terrible or everything. Money is just money. It's just a thing. It's not good or bad. It's just there. And we really have to have the right attitude toward it and really work at it. And this can also be about ideas and planning. Perhaps there's a new work project that you need to plan on and work through. Maybe a new idea for your income that you need to develop. You need to take that thought and you need to grow with it and pursue it and really expand it to the maximum of its potential. So that's what the cards are saying for us today. I hope you found this reading beneficial. If you did, please like my Facebook page, like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. You can also follow my blog. All of my social media are listed in the About page on Facebook and in the description below on YouTube. If you'd like to book a reading with me, they do start off at $5. You can contact me through Facebook, through YouTube, through my email address at lodgemagician@gmail.com. Or you can book a reading through my Facebook business page or my website, all of which are listed in the About page and in the description below. Thank you and have a wonderful day.